Welcome back guys, I am Unlak. Today's video is going to be about dry running the Euclidean algorithm for finding GCD of two integers. I'm going to begin by a brief difference between Euclidean algorithm and the normal traditional algorithm we used to apply. Let's go. Suppose we need to find the GCD of two numbers, say 18 and 48. Let's start with the normal method first. So in the normal method what we did is we tried to prime factorize the two numbers together until both the numbers can be divided by the same factor. We notice that after 3, both the numbers 3 and 8 cannot be divided by any single factor. Therefore we multiplied 2 and 3 and got 6 as a GCD. Now let's try the Euclidean algorithm. So what did Euclid do here? Euclid took the greater number and divided it by the smaller number and took hold of the remainder. The next time he replaced the smaller number with the remainder and the greater number with the smaller number. He does this every time until the smaller number turns to 0. As soon as the smaller number becomes 0, the greater number, whichever it is the GCD. Moving on, we all know that the program for finding GCD using Euclid's algorithm is available all over the internet. Let's check the program and dry run it by putting some values into the code. Given here is a standard Euclidean code for finding GCD of two integers. For convenience, I have taken the numbers as G and L, G resembling the greater number and L resembling the lower number. Let's see what happens. The initial value of G was 48, L was 18. The condition inside the while loop, L not equal 0 is true because L is 18. So we enter the loop and the value of temp becomes equal to L, which is 18. After that, L is assigned with the value of G mod L, which means the remainder after G is divided by L. 48 divided by 18 gives the remainder 12. So the value in L is now 12. In the next line, G is assigned with the value of temp. Value of temp is 18, hence now the value of G is also 18. We enter the loop again. Now the value of L is 12. L is still not equal to 0. Temp equal to L. L is equal to G modulo L. So L will now store the remainder after 18 is divided by 12. That is 6. Finally, G is equal to temp. The value in temp is 12. So G will also be equal to 12. As we enter the loop again, the value of L is 6. The condition is true. So temp equal to L. Now temp is equal to 6. L is equal to G mod L. G is 12, L is 6. 12 when divided by 6 leaves the remainder 0. So L turns 0. G is equal to temp. The value of temp was 6. So now the value of G will be 6. We enter the loop again. Now the condition L not equal to 0 is not true because the value of L has already been assigned 0. So we skip the loop part and we go to the printf where we print G. The value of G was 6. So the output is 6. In our next dry run, we are putting in the values G equal to 30 and L equal to 13 inside our code. Let's see what happens. The value of L is equal to 13. L is not equal to 0. We enter the loop. The first line is temp equal to L. So temp is assigned the value 13. Moving on to the next line, L is equal to G mod L. That is the remainder after 30 is divided by 13, which is 4. After that, G is equal to temp. The value of temp is 13, so G will be 13 now. As we re-enter the loop, the value of L is 4, which is not equal to 0. So now temp equal to L, which is 4. Moving on, L is equal to G modulo L. Remainder after 13 is divided by 4, which is 1. And finally, G is equal to temp. Therefore, G is equal to 4. We re-enter the loop. L is equal to 1. Temp equal to L. Therefore, the value of temp is now 1. L is equal to G modulo L. That means remainder after 4 is divided by 1. Any number divided by 1 gives the remainder as 0. Finally, G is equal to temp. The value of temp is 1, so the value of G will also be 1. Now as we re-enter the loop, the value of L is 0. This condition is false. We skip the loop and print G. The value in G is 1, so the GCD will be 1. So guys, this was a very simple attempt from me to make you understand how dry running works. I will encourage all my viewers to first dry run the logic in your mind and then start writing the code. Please comment if you find any mistakes in my video. I'll see you in my next video. Stay tuned.